You may be wondering, do I need a denture try-in visit? If you carefully follow the steps of the denture making process during the first visit, you can achieve instant final impression with teeth that closely resemble the shape of the final dentures. Be sure to watch the instructional videos for each steps closely, as there are many small details to pay attention to in order to make the impressions better resemble dentures. By following the evaluation steps, especially steps 15, 16, and 17 for centric relation, vertical dimension of occlusion, and aesthetic evaluation, you can effectively simulate a denture try-in. In most cases, this means you do not need a separate denture try-in visit. However, there are certain situations where a try-in denture may still be needed. First, if you are unsure whether the centric relation is correct, especially in cases where the patient is difficult to guide into the proper position or the ridge is severely resolved, making it hard to stabilize the instant impression in the mouth, a try-in visit can help verify the centric relation. Second, you're not sure whether the vertical dimension of occlusion is correct. For patients with class 2 or class 3 occlusions, determining the correct video can be challenging. Even if you've done your best to establish the video during the initial visit, you may still be unsure if it is optional for the patient. If you are considering increasing the video or want to test the patient's comfort level over a long period of time, you can provide the trial dentures for the patient to take home. This allows them to evaluate the comfort and function over time. Based on their feedback, you can gradually adjust the video to ensure the final dentures meets their needs. This approach is especially helpful when significant video changes are required. Third, you're concerned about the aesthetic results. If the teeth position on the instant impression is not ideal and the lab needs to adjust the setup, you won't be able to evaluate the final aesthetic outcome directly from the impression. A try-in visit allows you to assess the new teeth position and make further adjustment if needed. This is important for patients who are very particular about their appearance and want to approve the final teeth position in the denture. Fourth, if you are new to Eastern technique and still building confidence in your skill, a try-in visit can serve as a valuable checkpoint. It allows you to verify that all steps from the impression taking to the centric relation, video, and aesthetics have been done correctly. To obtain a try-in denture, you can request an STL file from the lab and print it in your office if you have a 3D printer. This approach may help save costs. You can use 3D printing resin designed for denture try-in. This type of resin is less expensive. It is classified as FDA Class 1 material and is intended solely for in-office try-in use. Patients cannot take this try-in denture home and does not offer shade variations. You can also use the 3D printing resin for temporary crown and bridges, which are classified as FDA Class 2 material to print try-in dentures. They can be given to the patient to take home as trial dentures. The patient can have extra time to evaluate the comfort and aesthetics. This resin usually comes in multiple shades that closely match natural tooth color. However, they're more expensive and you will not have pink color for denture-based area. Eastern Lab or Eastern Certified Lab will provide the final dentures to you. If any modifications are needed, the first dentures will be your try-in dentures. Lab will send you new final dentures. You only need to pay try-in dentures for the modified arches. Final dentures can give you more accurate information than the 3D printed ones. They contain true shade of teeth and denture base. If you do not need modification in the setup of the dentures, you can deliver the denture directly to the patient without worry about a try-in visit. The evaluation steps for a denture try-in are the same as those in the final denture delivery visit. You can follow the workflow of the denture delivery visit during your try-in appointment.